Hello everyone, I'm Kritika Subramanian, your team's performance coach and a parent just like you on a mission to help teens build unstoppable confidence and truly enjoy learning. So today's episode is something special because we are going to discuss the real questions asked by the real parents and answer provided by the real expert. So today I'm sitting with a beautiful young child psychologist, Ms.Aruna Jayasree. Welcome, Aruna Jayasree, for this episode. I'm glad to have you here. So today I'm going to bombard you with lots of real questions asked by
Uh,
our parents, which is truly needed for this time.
yeah.
You know, so let's get started. And before we begin, I just want you to tell all our audience what you are and how you are and what made you to choose
Mm,
this profession, basically.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me for this wonderful platform because you have already so much of parents in your community. And I feel very grateful to answer all your questions because for me, this profession is not something which I planned for. But everything, my trauma is completely turned into this profession.
Okay.
So I am basically an engineer. BE is what I studied basically first thing. Then I did my master's in engineering. Then I was working as an assistant professor for 7 years in engineering college. Now, what happened is many of my childhood traumas, my unanswered questions, my doubt, self doubts, everything was there. Then one day, a student of mine committed suicide, and that made the turning point. I want to say this is whatever education a parent can give, whatever things they can give, one point, if a child is choosing to die,
Mm.
then what is the purpose of we living this entire life? I was very curious on knowing how he came to a point to make a decision that he has to be no more. So all
Yes.
these curious questions, no, made me learn about what is human psychology. Why did he think like that? How can he go? Because he was in my class. He was a topper. I could find no reason for him to die, but still everything happened, and that was the turning point in my life too. Then I started researching, and then I felt that I really need to do psychology. Engineering, anyone can teach, but psychology is something which we really need, but
Mm.
it is never taught to us.
Yes.
So then I studied MSc Psychology. After studying MSc Psychology, then I found that I am the first victim who has to take this therapy. Then I went for therapy. When I was in therapy, I discovered everything was my childhood trauma, my limiting beliefs, what was my unexpressed emotions, which I wanted to say my parents, but I couldn't say. Everything turned out to be a belief system in me, and today, as a person, I was operating on those norms only. So when I found this map, then I wanted to do diploma in child psychology. That is why I studied child psychology specifically. Now, after studying child psychology, I completely changed my profession to counseling and coaching. Even counseling and coaching is an evolution because I started with counseling. I started giving more than 500 sessions. It was a free session only because I wanted to learn about kids. So I really gave 1 year of free sessions only. Then what happened is I understood that only children cannot do this
Yes.
process. Parents are also required because they have to provide the environment so that the child changes.
Yes.
Okay, unless and until we provide the environment, a seed cannot germinate. The seed may have the potential. If it is in desert, it will never grow only. If it is a
Yes.
fertile soil, it will grow. So
Definitely.
I really found this very important message which should reach every parent. Then I switched to coaching model. This is my complete working structure, and so far I have handled like 500 plus parents and children together as a coaching principle. So this is about me. This is about my journey. I'm
Very
really
nice.
happy to help your community.
Yes, thank you
Yeah.
so much. That was really a big transformation. And you rightly said that kids are nowadays feeling like lots of emotional outbursts, and we come to know that only when they take such serious decisions. But all the children are going through such emotional outbursts, which is not seen by the parents or the others in their
Mm,
environment. So I'm glad that you have taken this as your main profession and helping hundreds of parents and students in this journey.
yeah.
I'm really, really happy to have you here and solve all the queries of our parents as well.
Sure. We'll
Thank
do.
you so
We'll
much
go
for
ahead.
your time. Yes.
Yeah.
So let's begin with our questions now.
Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. So the very first question, the question is, what's one challenge
Hmm?
you're facing as a parent right now? This is a common question posed to many parents,
Okay.
and I will quickly summarize everything into
Sure.
few points.
Hmm.
One is one parent have said that my child get hyper at sometimes, like they emotionally outburst, they shout back or talk back. Such things happen. How do
Ah,
I tackle this?
okay. Even before starting with the questions, I want to know the age group of the child.
Okay, this particular parent, the age of the child is 13.
Okay. So what parents basically should understand is emotional development stages for a child is different at different ages. Same parenting thing, no, it will not work at all time.
Mm.
That is why we are staying in the same pattern and they evolve.
Mm.
We are sticking to same parenting methodologies, but when they evolve, no, we find this friction.
Mm.
Okay, this is one basic reason. Second one, when we dive deeper into this particular issue, if her age is 13 now, previously, the system which she followed, the parents would have built some kind of system for her. Like, if you do this, you're a good girl. If you do, it may be good girl, or it may be some kind of practice under a daily habit, anything they would have developed. That time, if suppose she would have done without wanting to do something, without any interest, she would have done because my parents said, but I don't like to do. I'm doing this because she's scolding, because she is telling. It may be soft parenting, it may be hard parenting anyway. From the child's point of view, I don't like to do, but still I do for my
Mm.
parents because she is polite, because she is hard. It may be anything, any kind of parenting. But basically, if the child doesn't like to do, and yet she has done it in the pre-teen stage,
Mm.
okay, that time they do not have the power.
Mm.
Okay, they don't feel empowered there. They don't feel them as a powerful person. They feel only amma, appa, father, mother is so powerful. And they are the person who's doing everything for me. If I'm not doing this, I won't get the emotional connect from them.
Mm.
These are unconsciously, they are built like this. This is how human evolve. Okay,
Mm.
in order to get some kind of emotional connect or some kind of secure system, no? This also happened with animals also. You can see that
Yes. Yes.
always the baby kittens or baby puppies, no, it
Yes.
always go behind the farm
Yes.
because they feel that
It's a way
it
of,
is safe.
yeah.
They
It's
feel
a,
that it is safe. Okay,
yes. Yes.
they also believe that they are incapable of facing the society or any
Mm.
kind of threats which is coming out,
Mm.
coming from the outside world. Okay, so when they feel this, no, they automatically go to their parents.
Mm.
Now, as a parent, what we feel is we are more powerful. My kids are obeying me. There is no problem at all. My kid obeys everything what I say. It may be soft parenting, it may be hard parenting, whatever parenting method I am using, my child is obeying everything. She is a good girl. She is a bad girl. You cannot
Mm.
even move into this bad girl syndrome.
Mm.
Okay, because they always obey, girl or boy.
Mm.
They will start obeying things. Okay, so they obey, but not wholeheartedly, just to get your secure feel they're obeying. But When they are moving to the teenage, they are emotionally evolving to the next stage. Whereas now their logical mind also starts sprouting.
Mm.
Okay, it
Right.
starts developing. What happens is now they start thinking, why I shouldn't do that? Why I shouldn't do this? Just because my mother says I shouldn't do that. Huh?
Mm.
Many questions come to their mind. And at the same time, she also looks at their peers.
Mm.
Everyone are doing everything. Why shouldn't I do?
Mm.
See, so long I felt I want that secureness from you.
Mm.
When I reach this teenage, I feel powerful.
Yes, they wanted some type of, independence at that period.
Identity
Yes,
seeking.
identity. Yes,
Okay.
exactly.
This is the emotional stage during the teen.
Mm.
They want to feel this identity. This is the design of child psychology. This is child psychology.
Mm.
This is what a parent should understand.
Mm.
Okay. So at this age, it is preset. It is not differing with different kids and all. It is same for every human being.
Mm.
Okay. At
Right.
this age, the child requires identity. Okay. For that, they will fight.
Mm.
Okay. So when they feel that they want to have a identity, who am I? I need to take care of myself. If I want to play, I have to decide. If I don't want to study, I have to decide. If I have to study, I have to decide. Everything
Mm.
becomes I.
Yes.
If a parent stand as an opponent, you shouldn't do this, you shouldn't do that. When they stand like that, no, what happens is they feel very uh, insecure. At the same time, they also feel that they want to prove their identity. They also
Mm.
feel insecure and they want to prove their identity. They feel all the peers also, they also feel insecure only, but everyone is proving their identity out of their insecurity only. Why I should feel this? I will
Mm.
also do the same.
True.
Okay, when this
Exactly.
friction comes, what happens? Parents will feel the difference in the child.
Mm.
So long, he was so good. What's
Mm.
happening with him? Why suddenly they are behaving like this? Because parents
Yes.
don't understand this emotional evolution which is happening within the mind of a child.
Yes. Yes. True.
Okay, so
So in this
this is the
point,
reason.
yes, parent have to, understand this, and they have to
Yeah,
get into their mode, and what they have to do in, when
yeah.
they, outburst, become
Hmm.
hyper at times. What as a parent they have to do in order to help their child?
Okay, this is a very deep question, very long answer, but still I want to
Yeah.
tell it in a crisp way.
Yeah.
Okay, first thing, you acknowledge them. Instead of standing against or standing as an opponent,
Mm.
try to understand what kind of emotional loop they are stuck in.
Yes.
Instead of we telling them, no, don't go with peers, don't do this, we are giving them instruction,
Yes.
whereas this instruction will never work. That is
Yes.
why we are constantly fighting with these teenagers, because we
Mm.
always give us instruction. What I say is, replace the word instruction with understanding.
Yes.
Understand their world.
Yes.
What's
Understand and
happening?
acknowledge, right?
First
Mm.
step is understand. Second step is acknowledge. Then you can rewire. Rewire is little difficult and it is deep, because if you have already set a pattern for the child and that pattern didn't work, you need to break that pattern and form a new pattern, which is difficult. That should be coming out of practice only. That's why I said it is little deep.
Yes, yes,
Okay,
I'm
but this is the
happy.
process.
Yes, I'm happy to hear that actually in our Champion Mindset program also, like we do instruct the parents to first acknowledge their feelings.
Huh,
Maybe you can name it, how they do, and
right.
how you feel about it.
Hmm.
Acknowledge them, and then both of them sit together and discuss what can be done from both the sides. So this
Wonderful.
is, I'm so happy that as child psychologist also confirmed this. I'm really happy to hear this from
Yeah.
your experience as well.
Hmm. Yeah.
Very nice. Thank you so much for the wonderful answer, Anna ma'am. And then
Great.
coming to the next one,
Yeah.
since since questions are actually lined up, but still, since you said this, I'll take you to another question
Sure, sure. No problem.
where one parent asked, like, she is so soft towards the kid. till 10 years of age, the child was so good. Now
Hmm?
she is entering the 11, 12, the
Ah,
preteen age.
okay.
Now the child is not taking so much of responsibilities. Since the
Okay.
mother is so calm and kind towards all her decision, she is now going, ahead or emotionally overtaking their mother. I
Ah.
know what I'm doing.
Hmm.
That which you told before, like, I don't want to do what my
Hmm.
parents said, so I'm doing what I like to do. So
Hmm.
in getting into that mode,
Hmm.
she is not taking responsibilities to come out of her shell and do something big on what she likes. She
Hmm.
started her practice of keyboard, but
Hmm.
later on said, okay, I don't want this because it needs a lot of
Hmm.
practice.
Hmm.
She's really good in public speaking, but now she's not taking that much effort to
Hmm.
prepare and present it in front. She just take it lightly
Okay.
and leave it. But
Hmm.
the child is really capable of excelling in this because she proved herself in the previous years.
Hmm.
Since just because her mother is soft and kind towards her decision, she's not thriving for anything that she loves. So how can we handle such type of mentality? Since the child is calm, here it is the
Hmm.
parent is confused. If the child is like, as you said, like hard parenting, they will force it. So
Hmm.
this happens when the parent is not forcing. This happens. The child overtakes them. So what, as a parent, she has to do in order to help the child to thrive for what she likes?
Okay. Again, this is an intense question. Why I'm saying intense is, again, parents have to understand more from this point.
Mm.
Okay. It's all about neural connection. Your
Mm.
talent, your passion, everything is connected to neural connections which is formed. Okay. Neural connections, anyway, parents will be watching this. In order to understand, I'll give a simple analogy. In a mountain, you have many trees and plants. Okay. When humans continuously walk, no, they create a space. Okay. The plants
Mm.
also will not grow in that area.
Mm.
Okay. This is what we call as neural connection. If a person doesn't walk there for over a period of time, again plants will start growing. If a man or human continuously walks in there, it is formed as a pathway.
Mm.
Okay. Similarly, this will happen to every child. They will explore different areas in life. It may be keyboard, it may be cricket, it may be anything. Okay. There will be a curiosity to know all these things. They will feel excited while learning all these things. But at the stage of adolescence, no, only few neural connections will be strong. As a parent, what we see is my child is good in all these things. Okay. But the child will hold on only to something and they will leave something. Whereas that neural connection will break. If neural connection is breaking, they will lose interest. Okay. And we as a parent, we have seen the best part of the child. No? Now we want to form that neural connection again, whereas the child is not interested to form that again. This is the
Mm.
conflict happening.
Yes.
Okay. We always feel that my child should be the best at this. And from our side, what's happening is me as a good parent or the best parent, I am ready to do whatever my child wants. If they want to excel in sports, I'll do it. If they want to excel in any of the extracurricular activities, music or anything, you are free to choose your profession. You can be the best. But what I want is you should be the best.
Mm.
This is what parent is expecting. But you have a time for this. At least at the age of 20 to 25 only, they will find out this is me. Okay. The age is 20 to 25. Okay. After analyzing all the logical cases, whether this will work for me or not, then they will start. If they feel at the age of 20, keyboard is my thing, then she will again start. It will be very easy for her. Why it
Mm.
is easy for her? She has already formed that neural connection. She has just forgotten the space. Again, if she refreshes and works, no, it will form again. You
Mm.
don't need to worry about it. That is what we call it as talent. You can never submerge that.
Mm.
But
Right.
it will come out only when the person chooses to take it out.
Yes, exactly.
Okay. And as a parent, you cannot force them to take out.
Mm.
Okay. The best thing is, instead of training them for career,
Mm.
okay, at this teenage, pre-teenage and all, I always suggest this with my community and every parent I see. Build the value system now.
Mm.
Don't worry
Exactly.
about the career. Don't worry about the career. Whatever, what and all they want to explore, let them learn. Keyboard, cricket, what and all. They will lose interest. I will guarantee you and tell you this. They will lose interest.
Exactly. Right.
But what you are going to build with that keyboard or cricket, it is a regular practice of following that at regular time. If a girl is practicing keyboard for few years at this particular time, every week or every month, what is a pattern? Every month they are going, or every week they are going. Instead of keyboard, if she has lost interest in keyboard, instead of keyboard, what she wants, fit in the same time. If she
Yes.
is not interested in anything, okay, at least make her sit and do the drawing work or anything which she likes, cooking, anything.
Yes.
Either there is no gender bias here. Cooking can be learned by men and by women. It is
Yes. Yes.
required when you are a man, and so that boy can learn both.
Yes. Obviously.
Whatever they feel, make this as a practice. They do this in the time which they already followed.
Exactly.
So, what happens is they develop a habit of going into something deep.
Yes.
Okay. Now you're forming maximum possible ways to climb the mountain. Okay.
True.
Even when you climb the mountain to the hilltop, no, at one stage you will forget everything. What are the ways you came? Everything you will forget. You will enjoy the top view.
Mm.
You will make everything fine. My life is good, everything. But when you feel like you want to get back to some good position, again you need to come down of that mountain, and then you need to choose the next mountain to see the next highness.
Exactly.
When they want to come down, no, they will remember the part which was easier for them.
Easy. Yes.
Okay, they will definitely come down through that path.
Exactly. Very
So
good.
you no need to make any kind of difficult nothing. You just make them a habit that you have the capability to walk, you have the capability to climb. Whatever path they choose, you don't worry. That's all. This is the
Yes.
basic thing which
Exactly.
we can do.
Exactly. So because like few kids like in our
Mm-mm.
environment, few
Mm.
kids are already fixed their career. Let's say for example, if the child is good in chess, they have the interest say so they go forward.
Okay.
But some kid who are not ready with their choices, even like when we are small, we are not aware of what our goal was at that time. It keeps on changing every 2 years. So right now, it's a good if the child has the goal,
Yeah.
start with it. If not, just give them the tools to the habits, especially we focus on habits in our program in
Yeah.
our community, so these habits should help them to thrive later on when they want to go for what
100%.
they need. So I would also suggest all the parents who are watching this to develop the habits, the power of consistency, to inculcate in their value system and train the kids. Later on the kids will
Yeah.
choose their career or whatever they choose, they will excel inculcating all these habits that they've learned so far. So
Yeah.
nicely put, Arna ma'am. Let's go to
Thank
the
you. Thank
next
you.
question.
Yeah.
And yes, next one was, yeah, one thing, how to handle the bullies outside, though we are teaching them at home what to do. When the kids really face the bullies outside, like say for example in school
Mm.
or outside, they are not able to apply it and stand for themselves and be,
Okay.
become a victim there.
Mm.
So what as a child psychologist you suggest for the child as well as for the parent to handle
Okay.
bullies?
Okay.
Like all type
Uh,
of bullies in the
yeah.
sense.
I will say with my experience handling children who got bullied. Okay. The most number of kids who are bullied are, they will fall under this introvert category,
Yes.
whereas they don't stand for themselves.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'll add
Yeah,
to
yeah, sure.
this question. And some kids, if some kid is getting bullied, it means that some other child is being bullied,
Ah,
right? They are acting
hmm,
as the bully. So
hmm.
what you would suggest for those types of kids and parents as well, so that you maintain, good thought, give a good thought for both the type of
Yeah,
parents.
yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So bullying is something which is very bad, but parents need to understand why it is happening and why my child is falling for it. Okay. The basic thing is when a child feel low about themselves, this is something related to self-esteem. Bullying happens, and a person who feels bullied, no, they lack self-esteem. Okay, self-esteem is something that you have to stand for yourself, you have to speak for yourself. This may be coming under a parenting style, whereas you have to obey what and all I say. If you are not allowing them to speak, okay, you're not asking their opinion. Instead, when we say, this is the thing you have to follow, you follow. This is the thing you have to follow, you follow. These are the set of rules in our family. This is the way I parent you. Okay. You have to obey all this so that I will give all kind of security system, basic food, everything. This is a kind of basic human requirement. No, this is fulfilled because you are doing this. If you're not going to do this, all these things will be denied.
Mm.
If we are threatening a child like that to make them follow all the rules at home, what happens is the child tend to do what and all parents say. Okay. And now when you are at in your family and you are seeing your child getting bullied by siblings or someone, you can observe this pattern very easily. If you have two kids, one will be dominant, one will be suppressed. The suppressed child always feels like he's always beating me, she's always beating me. All these things they feel, but they never say anything. They only cry.
Mm.
As a parent, what we do is we control the other child. Don't do this to your sister. Don't do this to your brother. All these things we say to that kid, but we don't say anything to this child. That is a big gap.
Mm.
Okay, what we have to teach is how you can manage your situation. Why didn't you tell him that it is hurting? If
Mm.
you're going to hurt me again, I won't talk to you again. I won't be playing with you again. What kind of threat you're giving a person who is bullying you? Nothing.
Mm.
Okay. From this person, there's no message going to the other person. And
Mm.
the kid who is bullying, no, he is given a rough treatment. Don't do this, don't do that.
Mm.
Don't do this and don't do that can never change a person.
Mm.
For that instant, he's not doing. The same child will practice same thing in the external world. You ask me, no, it is two
Mm.
different parent. It is not two different parent. It is the same parent
Mm.
from same home.
Mm. Correct.
Okay. The bullied kid and the bullying kid both have same parent.
Yes.
Now, how we do the parenting differs for both child.
Mm.
Okay. Now, what we have to do is we need to balance at home itself. Okay. Instead of telling this kid, the kid who's bullying, don't do this, that is an instruction which cannot be followed. Instead, you can teach him empathy, which he lacks.
Mm.
When you hit her or him, they will feel bad, they will feel the pain. If
Yes.
I beat you, will you be able to accept it? I know it will hurt you. I
Yeah.
am
Same
not
thing.
willing to hurt you because I love you. Are you not loving your brother or sister? This is the
Yes.
lesson they need to give the child who is bullying.
Yes.
And the lesson or some kind of communication which you can have with a younger kid or someone, no, powerless, small fellow. So for them, you can teach them to stand for themselves. Okay, like simple words only. Ask them to understand what's happening to them first.
Mm.
What's happening? Why are you crying? Ask them. Start with a basic question.
Yes.
Okay. When you ask them, no, she or he will definitely say, "This person bet me. I feel what is the pain you're feeling within you? Ah, it is so paining for me." When they communicate this, if it is paining for you, is crying a solution or standing for yourself is the solution? You keep asking the questions repetitively. What happens is at one point they start speaking.
Mm.
You can give this practice at your home itself. You don't need
Yes.
to go and survive the external world.
Yes.
If there are two kids, you can give this practice at home itself. If it
Yes.
is a one kid, then you need to teach. If the world is doing this, you have to stand for yourself.
Right.
And you shouldn't be the child who is bullying anyone. It will hurt others.
Yes.
You should practice empathy and you should also stand for yourself.
Yes.
It is a balanced parenting. All these things can be taught only in the teenage,
Exactly.
teen and preteen. Preteen is
Eating.
very, very
Very important
important.
stage. Yes.
Okay. Teenage, they are developing it these into a powerful tool.
Yes.
Okay. Whereas you can never change that because it is not never, it is very difficult to change.
Yes.
You need to wait for them to understand that they are going through this.
Yes.
That is
Exactly.
very rough period for a parent and the child.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
this is about bullying. This is about my experience. These are the methods I
Exactly.
used. So,
Yeah. So, yeah, whatever you said is exactly right. We as a parent have to, stop beating if it is not
yeah,
anymore there mostly. But even if we are there, not even beating, even the harsh words that we
yeah,
parents use, that actually the kid imitates with the younger
yeah,
child. So we
exactly.
have to be very careful with what we say, because either they will repeat the same word with their younger one or to their
Yeah,
peers.
yeah,
So we parents
definitely.
also have to be very careful while using the words or anything.
They just mirror you.
Yes, exactly. Okay, now coming
Hmm.
to the next question. Um, yes, one like most of the parents had this
Hmm.
question:
Yeah.
how to handle the usage of internet, because the internet is very huge.
Hmm.
Kids get to use mobile quite often for their
Hmm.
school works. So while doing this, they started playing games.
Hmm.
Even if we stop them from playing because of peer pressure, they wanted to play those games.
Hmm.
And if any parent is not allowing it, they feel so bad. They
Hmm.
either lie, or
Hmm.
without
Hmm.
telling them, they take their own ship
Hmm.
and start doing it.
Hmm.
Like it's almost like a type of habit they develop.
Hmm.
And there are lots of dangers over the
Yeah.
internet,
Yeah.
right? Especially these online games where everybody plays. The
Hmm.
child may not even know whether they are playing with their own age group or with the adults.
Hmm. Hmm.
So mostly the girl child being affected because of this, because the other side, they
Yeah.
might be 40 plus, they might be telling the child that they are also like 15,
Yeah.
16,
Yeah.
and they develop all sort of things. So
Correct.
how
Correct.
to handle this internet addiction sometimes the kid gets into, and
Hmm.
how to avoid the peer pressure that they are getting because of this internet, basically how to handle this social media, video games, everything that they get into because of this internet.
Okay.
This is like common question. I have
Yeah, I
summed
can
up all
understand.
the things like a video game, peer
Yeah.
pressure because of that,
This
and
is nothing
then
but
social
digital
media.
distraction.
Yes, social
Okay.
media, kids getting bullied because of their appearance, just to get
Yeah.
their likes. They tend to,
Correct.
post
Correct. I
something
can.
which is not true. So
Hmm.
all this is covered into one single question. So you can
Hmm.
just tell how to handle
Yeah.
as a child, as a parent, how what parent should do on this, what the child should do on this.
Okay. First thing is, when it is coming to digital, no, everything we cannot avoid this situation.
Yes,
First thing, parents, what they have to understand is you cannot escape this situation. Everything is going
absolutely. It's
to
a
be
digital world.
digital world now.
Yes,
Okay. Everywhere it is evolving in different forms. Artificial intelligence is increasing to a different level, and our human emotional intelligence is going too low.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
because you lose your emotional intelligence, all these devices will take you up. They will just eat your time, eat your mental health to the
Mhm.
extent which you can never imagine. Okay, and we also do not know how to handle this because we, everyone, okay, including me, we take emotional decisions without
Right.
intelligence. Okay, for that, we need to know what's really happening in this digital world. For us itself, if this is going to be so difficult, how it is going to be for the child? We cannot simply say them, don't watch mobile phone. This is a very lame question, like very,
Yes.
it
We
is not to
ourselves
the
watch
point.
for so many hours and tell kids not to use it. That is contradict too much,
First
right?
thing is, are you, if you are a parent, are you able to control your screen time? If your answer is no, then first we need to work on ourselves.
Yes.
Okay. The child will definitely ask the question, you're telling me not to watch, then why are you watching?
Obviously.
Okay.
Yes.
So this is a very basic question every child is asking.
Right.
Okay. Now, when you understand that child is mirroring what you do, you definitely stop. One thing. Second, they automatically get attached. What is the other kind of entertainment
Mhm.
which they feel nowadays? That is a big question. Okay. Anywhere you take them, they won't be satisfied at all. And for parents who are working, it is very difficult for you both to give time for your child. Okay. And most importantly, what parents should understand is you are working for the child without spending time here. Even if you work and build a great asset for them, if you don't teach them how to utilize it or where to spend it, again, your time, effort, energy, why you're running today, everything is a waste of time. And you will regret for the same. Why did I build this much of asset for my child? He's just wasting it all. He has developed into a child who is doing all these negative things across the world. It is my mistake. I earned this much and kept. This is the regret which will happen in few years if we are not taking or spending time for the child now. Okay, earning, you can earn and give the child, no problem. Without developing the skill of how to handle the money or how to handle the emotions they have, how are you going to give that money to your child? This is the question which a parent should think.
Yes.
This is one. Then now, only if you go through this step by step process, you will be able to get the essence of what I'm telling. That's why I'm
Yes.
asking you questions. Okay. So after you realize all these points, then you ask yourself how much time you're giving the phone to them. Okay. Just to have your free time. It was us who gave the phone to them. When we want relaxation time,
Yes.
we gave the phone to them.
Yes.
And if I feel you want to study, then I will pull it away from you.
Hmm.
You have to enjoy only when I give. You have to study when I pluck the
Ask
phone
you to.
from you.
Yes.
Okay. So all these are happening according to my wish.
Hmm.
Nothing happens to your wish. So what the child doesn't understand is, why is she giving the phone to me? Why is she taking it away from me?
Yes.
When you're giving the phone, they create a kind of emotions with the phone.
Right.
Okay, Instagram, YouTube Shorts, or any kind of games, they
They are using
create
AI.
emotion.
They talk to AI.
Yeah, they create many kind of connections. See, we see that as a mobile, but what I see is that is some kind of person, artificial
Yes.
person, which is creating a emotion with your child.
Yes, exactly.
When you stop giving your connection, the machine is giving the connection to your child. Now you
Exactly.
need to find out what kind of connection my child is connected to. Now you can self reflect with you also. You see a different kind of reels. What is the reel you're looking? Okay, what kind of reel you feel satisfied seeing? Only that is been shown. That is Instagram
Yes.
algorithm. What is
Algorithm.
repetitively is shown. Okay.
Obviously.
So a mission, a person behind you, behind the mission, is learning what you like.
Yes, yes, that's what they are
Yeah.
doing. Yeah.
They know your mind. They are constantly going into your mind and finding out what you like.
Mm.
When it is easy for you, okay, for a big human, I can probe to a big human and see what's in his mind. Is it not easy for me to probe a small child?
Mm.
Very easy. A simple ASMR video, nothing. You don't get any kind of information there.
Mm.
Why ASMR video is getting a boom? Because kutte kids, no, everyone,
Mm.
they are so happy when they see this ASMR video. Why it is called as ASMR video, all those things is they satisfy the sensory feel.
Yes, exactly. Lot of
Okay.
colors, music.
Colors, music, the movement, slow movement, the pop, sound, everything.
Yes.
Our sensory nerves, no, it is getting developed in the very
Eh,
initial stages from
Especially
toddler
that 0
to,
to 7,
yeah,
right?
toddler to this 7,
Mm.
then even 10, no, we tend to see even elderly people, no, they
We
also
also like to see sometimes.
enjoy ASMR sometimes. Yeah, me, when it is a challenge for us itself,
Mm.
how a newborn child will get this emotion outside. This is
Mm.
what a parent should think.
Yes.
You see that as a gadget, I see that as an emotion. What
Yes.
emotion the child is hooked to. If a
Mm.
parent can identify if my child is good at watching or getting the sense of dopamine by seeing ASMR video, please give them your kitchen utensils, which we used the previous years. What
Yes.
we also were addicted to ASMR.
Mm.
We used to play with salt. We used to play with chapati atta. We
Yes.
used to play with all those sugar things, water transferring one thing. All these are sensory games.
Yes.
That is why you want to do all these things. We used to play. We used to play in an open world.
Mm.
Now all these kind of emotions are given through mobile phone.
Yes.
That is why your child is seeing the phone and they are not addicted to phone. They are addicted to the emotion. A
Yes.
psychologist behind this is understanding all these things and they are activating it with your child. And
Mm.
you feel that they are mobile phone addicts.
Mm.
It is not mobile phone addicts, yeah? Definitely not.
Yes, yes. And I recently heard one news that just because of this AI guidance, the child committed suicide in
Yeah,
other country, not in India, in other
yeah,
country.
happened.
He is actually completely taking AI as his
Guidance,
companion
yeah,
and he followed it and the
yeah,
child is no more. Finally, the AI suggested him to take his own life,
yeah,
which happened.
yeah,
So, awareness has to be created in handling those mobile devices, basically, especially to the parents. As you
yeah.
said, whatever the parent sees, the child gets to see that. So, it's a
Parents should
good.
know how to treat the gadget
Hmm.
as a slave. It should
Yes.
be the slave, it shouldn't be the master.
Yes.
This is one simple exercise which I give to all children.
It's
Uh,
super.
Very simple exercise. I'll tell this for your community so that it will
Yes.
be useful. See,
Thank you so
have a
much.
chat. Okay, have a chat. Ask your child what time you want to play. Okay, like how long, what is the duration, and what time you want to play. Get all those things. It should be 100% with the choice of a child. You
Hmm.
shouldn't interfere in anything. Okay. If it is 10 minutes or 20 minutes, write it down as 20 minutes. Whatever the child says, you should write. Even if it is 2 hours, write it as 2 hours. Okay. So when you write this as 2 hours, no, when they are write as a master and slave. Okay. His name or her name, write as master and slave. Okay. Now When you're exceeding this 2 hours, you are a slave to the machine.
Yes.
Okay. So write as a slave. Okay. So when they are putting the phone down in 2 hours, then you're the master.
Mm.
You are the master of this device. Super. Appreciate them.
Mm. Yes.
You have the control, dude. You're super good.
Yes.
Wonderful. Appreciate them.
Yes.
They have to feel this master feel. They need to
Yes.
master the device. They should never be the slave. So
Exactly.
when
Very
they
nice.
feel the masters repeat it, no, they feel good about themselves.
Yes.
So this
Yes.
is one small exercise which we follow in our community. So
So nice, so nice.
sharing
That
this
is
with you.
something not with the device, but generally to all my parents, what I suggest is like how you have a task, that task that we have every day, so every
Yeah.
single day is point out the kids doing right. Every time we point out for the wrong things, right?
Huh.
So I tell
Yeah.
all my
Yeah. That
parents
is the
to
game.
point out the good things so that goes deeper into their mind and heart, wherever it wants to, and they stick to it.
Super.
So we every day we have a task to point out the good things that they do.
Hmm.
So
Wonderful.
everybody loves appreciation. So that really works, and very grateful to you for
Yeah.
sharing your tip on this.
Also, adding to your exercise, a small tweak also I wish to add.
Yeah, yeah, please.
Because when you point out saying that this person is doing good instead of you are doing a good thing. Don't
Yes,
focus on the things, focus on the
yes,
person.
yeah,
You did this good. Okay. You
yes,
are capable of doing good things. This
yes,
small change in words, it will make a
yes.
different,
Tremendous
vast
change.
change. You're
Yes.
building a system,
Yes,
human system.
exactly.
Hmm.
Especially this thank you also.
Yeah.
Because many students they don't understand the value of they simply say thank you, simply say sorry, but they don't feel it. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
have a pattern of saying thank you also. Like whenever you say thank you, tell it with a reason. Thank you
Wow.
for really helping me to do this, that particular task. Please mention
Correct.
that. So they will also feel happy and you will also feel
This is the
satisfied.
way you can
Yes,
build the habits and you can
exactly.
build the value system.
Yes,
Wonderful.
exactly.
Great, great, great.
Very
Nice,
nice
nice.
that, the common things
Yeah,
that between us. Really
nice.
nice. And the next question is, okay, this is being covered. Okay. Okay. So I
Yeah.
think the last question, how do I teach my child to
Hmm.
manage emotions? The
Hmm.
most common emotions are, as we discussed already, one is the anger and the
Hmm.
other one is sadness. They go into extreme silent mode, not expressing their feelings at all. Or the other way is getting anger so
Hmm.
fast, so furious. So how do I teach my child to manage their emotions effectively?
Okay. Yeah. So emotions unexpressed is my major point of view. For doing this kind of movement is expressing emotion,
Mm.
be it anger, be it sadness, any kind of emotion, it should be expressed. Okay. Now the child doesn't know how to express. Okay. They know they are angry, they know they are sad. They don't
Mm.
know why.
Yes.
Okay. Parents seeing these two mode as output, if you go and ask them, no, why are you angry? They don't know. They won't be able
Mm.
to tell in words.
Yes.
Even if you ask them why are you sad, they won't be able to say.
Why are you shouting? No answer.
No answer, no
Obviously.
answer, no answer. Now, what we have to understand is anger comes when there is some kind of expectation and then didn't happen. And
Mm.
I couldn't accept it. This is the language.
Yes.
Something I expected, it didn't happen, and I couldn't accept. This is a general definition for anyone. It is not for child, it is for anyone. So now, instead of asking why you're angry, ask them what did you expect to happen and what didn't happen. Okay, when you ask them this, you're creating a way for them to express. Okay, now when you break questions, no, they will understand and they will start connecting to you. They will start speaking. And when they are in anger mode, leave them like that for some time.
Yes.
Only when they calm down, you can ask. Instead, when they are in anger mode, if you also communicate in anger mode, it is an explosion. No solution will be there. Child will withdraw, and you will feel bad for doing this parenting, and you will regret after some time, which is of no use.
Right, right.
Now you need to handle it better.
Hmm.
How to handle it better is first you calm down yourself, accept that this child is going through some kind of emotional trauma and I have to help. This is the mindset which a parent should create. Instead, what generally parents do is, I did this to you, I did that to you, I gave everything. You are not doing this. I expected this kind of output in spite of
Hmm.
giving all this to you, in spite of me doing everything to you. You are, and the file and the child, no, they feel like you won't even understand me.
Hmm. Right. They don't open up then.
Okay, you don't understand, but you always shout. I always shout. I don't want to hear you because you don't understand me. This is the withdrawal. This is deep trauma which is built in a child. And I do childhood trauma healing, okay, for parents, whereas they have all these emotions when they were
Hmm.
child.
Right, right, right. It's
Okay.
carry generation over generation, to be frank. Yes.
So only when they know that hurted them,
Hmm.
what kind of output they got with the current situation, when they are able to connect only, they know what they're doing to their child.
Hmm. Right.
Okay. Otherwise, you won't be able to do this at all. This is a very tough job. Why
Yes.
it is tough is you need to handle your emotion and also understand your child's emotion. You shouldn't burst out emotionally. So,
Yes.
understanding emotion for ourselves is a big task. Then understanding the emotion of a child is again a big task. For that, you need to know more about yourself.
Hmm.
Then you start dealing with the child.
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
both cannot happen at the same time. If you shout and they also shout, no solution there.
Yes.
This pattern repeats until they go to their school or college. They really want to go to college. They don't want to be in the house at all. Then they want to find a, "Ayo, Appa, I just want to complete this school. I want to leave this home." That is
Yes.
the
This
emotion we
pattern will
create.
again repeat for the next generation
Yeah,
also.
yeah.
Yes.
This is
Yes.
never going to
Always.
change. And it
Yes.
will be the same in marriage for them. It will be the same in the profession also. It is
Yes.
going to be the pattern. They want to
Yes.
escape, 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 and escape until when they realize, oh my God, I need to change it. For many parents, it is the parenting course who makes
Yes.
it change because we want to give the best to the child. And when we do not know this, how to handle
Yes.
all these
How to
things?
handle them. Yeah.
Somewhere in your life, you will definitely have to heal. If you're not
Yes.
healing now, you will definitely have to heal yourself.
Yes.
You can't
Yes.
escape. Otherwise, you will
Yes.
come for the next birth also.
Yeah, 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 yeah. True,
Okay.
true, true.
That also I deeply believe. I
Rebirth.
also like horoscope. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I also studied astrology, no? So I can see these patterns. Why I'm saying this is we generally don't believe some people say all these things, no? But what I believe is where and how Saturn is placed in your horoscope, no? That is the lesson you have to learn for this journey.
Hmm.
Okay. For me, it is in relationship.
Hmm.
Okay. And it is with children.
Okay.
Okay. And my life got deviated in such a way that I understand more about the child. I learn more about the child. I speak to parents, creating relationship between them. I didn't know this magic, why it is happening at all.
Hmm. So
And we
there is a
always
match.
see that as a bad point, but it is a very good thing. It is some kind of lesson it has taught. That
Hmm.
is the purpose I have gone through all these kind of emotional traumas so
Yes,
that
there is a
I am
purpose.
pushed to a point. Whereas I
Yes.
will learn and teach. So this is that is why I feel this as a mission, my intention, my entire life
Yes.
purpose,
There should be a
everything.
strong purpose, like,
Yeah,
for everyone's life. Until then, we realize that
uh-huh.
importance, we don't take that as our main
Serious
purpose.
thing.
Yeah, seriousness.
You will be
Rightly said.
pushed to a pain point.
Exactly. So all the parents or all the teachers, educators who are watching this,
Yeah.
so the first step to develop a champion is to first correct ourselves, then we train the champions. That would be the
Yes.
best way to do, I think, right? And I think we have covered most of the questions, almost all.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, yeah, that's it.
Covered all.
I hope like we have covered almost everything. Is there any other thing would you like to suggest the parents or the educators who are watching this in this
Yeah.
current
The
scenario?
importance of parenting.
Yeah, anything which we haven't covered so far,
Okay. Yeah. This is one thing which I frequently get as a question from every parent.
Hmm.
Ma'am, we as a child underwent so many problems. We didn't have any of all these parenting courses. Our parents didn't. They were able to do the best thing, and we are able to shine today like this.
Yes,
In spite of we providing everything to the child is not doing it.
yes.
Why?
Yes, I even get this. And many parents don't even understand the importance of all this type of
Yeah.
resources available to them.
Yeah.
Thinking that parenting, I know I have developed in a very good,
Yeah.
family. I'm sure I will
Great.
bring up my child as the best one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do face this, and we need to explain them the difference. Or it would be better if you, as a child psychologist, can tell
Yeah.
our
Okay.
parents.
Yeah, sure. See, what I have found, even with my family evolution, no, like our generation itself, I can say,
Hmm.
our grandparents were in a place where they had to find this food shelter. Grandparents or great grandparents, they were in a
Hmm.
different level. Okay. They were searching for food shelter and a good space to live in. I want to create some kind of wealth for my child. I have to give the best for my child. All these things they were evolving. They didn't take care much of the children, but all the children tend to take care of themselves. Okay,
Right.
because they lack food, they lack shelter, they lack everything. Survival was the biggest question for them. So, anyone or any relative house will be a better space for them. So, that was the evolution for our
Hmm.
grandparents to our parents. So,
Hmm.
even if you feel no, all millennial parents know, everyone know about their grandparents and everyone. So, it is like an evolution where the basic things are met. The next generation parents, we were like, that's why we had so much of farmers in the first cycle. Then
Yes.
second thing is, after going through farming and everything, there's no steady income, all those things. Then there was a urge for, yes, I want to have a good career. I have to
Hmm.
give my child a best career. In order to get a career, what you have to do? You have to study. So education was the major thing which was taught for us.
Hmm.
Okay. If you study well, you will get a good profession. If you get a good profession, you will get a good life. And
Yes.
also, we have felt the pain of financial crisis and many things. Your childhood would reflect something about your financial crisis or your comfort zone, something. Okay.
Hmm.
You can self reflect and see. So now your parents have made you financially stable to some extent, one thing. And you as a parent have your career stable and you know because of you studying only you got this career.
Hmm.
Because of my studies only, I got this career. So studies is important. This is a belief system which we have built in our generation.
Hmm.
Without studies, you cannot have a future.
Yes.
This is a belief system. Okay. With that belief system, we see our child now. Now, when he is not studying, what we say? If you're not studying, you're going to lose your entire life.
No future.
No future for you,
Yes.
which is very wrong.
Right. Exactly.
Why? Because you have your asset built,
Hmm.
you have your career built, you create the financial stability for them. Now, they do not have to worry for money.
Hmm.
Somehow they will have a limited amount of money which makes their entire life at least with minimum comfort. They
Hmm.
can survive. You know that well as a parent.
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Now what we are doing is don't rely your life with this. You thrive more, you do
Yes.
more. Okay. But the child doesn't do. Why?
Hmm.
Because there's no pain felt. No
Yes.
pain felt.
Yes.
We studied because we wanted a career. Because our parents know the importance of stable career.
Yes.
They were getting a normal monthly pay. Our grandparents didn't get that also. It is an
Yes.
evolution.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Now what's happening is everything is
Is
there for
available.
the
Yeah.
child. Now we have come to the next stage where emotionally we need to understand the child to bring the best out of them.
Yes.
With that only they are going to earn,
Hmm.
not with any of the degrees.
Yes.
If you're emotionally strong, if you are emotionally intelligent, you can rock the world. This
Yes.
is today's generation.
Yes. Exactly.
That is why parenting should be learned by today's generation parents. That is why they need to get into the practice of habit developing. All these
Yes.
things are very important for
Yes.
nowadays.
Exactly. Rightly said.
Okay. So I feel that this is one repeated questions which every parent asks me.
And you have
So
rightly answered. Very nice answer. I really loved it.
yeah,
Exactly. Like as you said, the current generation kids are, available with everything. They
yeah.
don't have anything to try for, and we parents expect them to thrive instead of making them
They
or
do
pushing
not
them.
have the necessary to thrive only.
Yes, no necessity at all. So, what needed for this current generation are
Correct,
the
correct.
emotional intelligence, rightly put in the correct
Hmm.
words. Very well said, Anna, ma'am.
Yeah,
Thank you
thank you.
so much for that. And I hope all the parents or
Yeah.
the educators who are watching this might have gained lots of knowledge. Thank you
Hmm.
so much for
Yeah.
that. And I hope parents might have got not only the theory part, but also the practical tools and strategies
Hmm.
in this overall conversation. And I hope this was a really value bomb for
Yeah,
all the parents.
yeah.
I hope you all enjoyed, and I thank Aruna ma'am so much for giving so much of time for us and in clearing out all our parents' questions.
Yeah.
And
Thank you.
all those parents who are watching this, if you want to have a step-by-step guidance by Anna ma'am or by me, then you can join our programs. Like I'll attach the link in the description so you can reach out to any of us if you need any further support in your journey. So
Yeah,
what are
sure.
all the parents facing? It's not that you alone face it. So
Yeah.
it's a common problem. You need not have to struggle a lot to solve that. Let's all do it together. I
Yes.
hope this session was useful for all of us. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much, Aruna ma'am, for clearing
Yeah.
out all the questions. Thank you once again. Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. And also, I want to tell one more thing, which is the power of community. We
Yes.
always know that if you want to give 30 minutes phone time for your child, and some children are playing at different timings, our children will tend to play at the same time. They
Yes.
want to do this. Okay.
Yes.
But when you form as a community with your peers, no,
Yes.
like
Who have
friends,
similar mentality?
similar
Yeah.
mentality, connect with all those parents, and
Yes.
as a group, give the same 30 minutes timing for everyone.
Yes.
Okay, when you do that, they won't feel left out from the peer pressure.
Yes. Yes. It's more of
Okay,
like creating an accountability between all
yeah,
of us as a parent
yeah.
because the pain
Okay.
points are same, the struggles are same. So we as a community can evolve together.
So it is
Yes.
very important that you break your shell and start speaking to every parent with your child's friends or at least the community. That is the purpose of building community. That is why we are
Yes.
also trying to build a community where we normalize being having a good habit or being a
Mm.
better parent to provide the platform for the children. So
Yes.
yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, ma'am, for
Thank you so much.
asking wonderful questions. I loved all the questions.
It's not
Thanks
actually the
to,
thanks has to go to all the parents who have asked
yeah,
in
yeah,
this
yeah,
for
yeah.
this session. Thank you
Yeah.
so much. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you
Lovely
so.
questions, dear parents. Wonderful questions. I think it helped. Yeah.
Yes,
Thank you. Thank you
definitely.
so much.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much, ma'am.
Yes, we'll meet again. Bye bye.
Yes, sure. Thank you. Bye bye.